Malon's awesome. I'm not a snacker, unlike Malon. Malon is very snacky. He always is like, wants a snack. I'm not very snacky. Yeah. So my biggest problem, the reason why I kept gaining weight, one is I was eating whatever looked good or tasted good. My biggest problem has been portion control. I will usually eat a little less than Malin, but dude eats a lot, and he's like 3 times my size. So my problem is I overeat. I love food. So I tend to eat really big, like portions that are way too big for me. I'm only 5'2", and I have a not very active lifestyle, but I eat the same as my very active 6'2" husband. So that's been my problem. I just love food. I eat really big portions. I'm getting better at that. I'm doing the trick where I use small bowls and small plates to help portion control myself out. But I'm not usually pretty snacky unless there's shrimps in distress. Okay, author, yeah. The Wheel of Time's book is kind of heavy to read, so each book in English takes me about 2.5 to 3 days to get through. Oh yeah, because you're reading in another language. Totally makes sense. I heard that only the first 5 books are good, and then it kind of gets weird after that. Yeah. Sleep time, Kathy. Nudes, you're right. You're right. We're going to wrap up. Wheel of Times was mostly written by Robert Jordan and was finished by Brandon Sanderson. Wait, what? I thought the Wheel of Times was finished by Robert Jordan's son. Is Robert Jordan's son Bryan Sanderson? Also, Bryan Sanderson wrote another series, something of Kings? King something? And my friend bought me the book because he heard I said I appreciated the Wheel of Time series and that I liked fantasy. I never read the Wheel of Time series. My brother did, but he told me all about it, so I get the gist of the plot and all that stuff. But my friend got me the Sanderson helped with the last 2 books. I thought Robert Jordan's son did the last 2 books. My bad. But yeah, Sanderson wrote another book, something of Kings, King something, and my friend got me the book, and I just never had the time to read it. It's the same as Wheel of Time's thick-ass book. Never got around to reading it. Veal of Time. Veal cutlets in butter thyme sauce. Done! Where do I get veal from? I love it. We'll do it. That sounds like a legit stream idea. Veal of Time. We got it. Veal. I said I would never buy veal, but you made a really good theme, so I now have to do it. Veal of Time. We can do it when like the next season comes out or something like that. Veal cutlets in thyme butter sauce. Thyme butter sauce. Oh my God, Barry, I love it. Let's do it. Also, the last time I had veal, I didn't do it right, so let's do it again, and this time I'll do it right. All right, Barry, that is officially AFK dinner coming up. We have to do that because it's so fucking funny. I don't know where I can get veal. I'm sure I can find out. I'll have to go specialty, but yeah, we'll 100% make that meal. It sounds delicious and it's keto friendly. Let's go. If I read books in the Swedish, my native tongue, I could easily do a book per day. Nice. And I have time over to do normal day activities. That's impressive. That is true, Kathy. It does get weird from book 6 onwards. Yeah, that's what everyone told me. So if and when I do get to read Wheel of Time series, I'm going to stop at 5. I plan on getting all the first 5 books on my Kindle, and then when we go on a road trip or we go camping or we go somewhere where I don't have like house cleaning and shit to do and I'll have more like time to kill, I'll probably invest in reading in Wheel of Times next, because that's been on my reading list since the 7th grade. Yeah, since the 7th grade I've been like, I really should read the Wheel of Time series. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not normally going to advocate drug use, but I'm making an exception. I heard acid is not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Like, I thought acid was up there with heroin, but apparently it was like really big in the 60s or 70s, and they're like, it's intense, kind of like mushrooms, but it's not nearly as hard as people think it is. I thought it was a hard drug. Apparently it's like semi-hard. But I'm making an exception. Everyone should experience LSD once. I'm not saying run out there and do it, but if you're ever in a situation that it's comfy and it's offered and you're safe, don't say no. Interesting. I have a friend who did one not legal drug in their youth, but it wasn't that. Brandon Sanderson helped with the last 2 books. Yep. You're thinking Way of the Kings. Thank you. Way of the Kings. Thank you so much. Is that a good book? Would you recommend it? My friend bought it for me, and I never ended up reading it. And then I, as you all heartbreakingly know, I donated my entire book collection of some, like 1,000 books. I think I had about 1,000 books. And I donated pretty much all of them. The only books I still own are a couple, like, reference books. And I still have Elf Quest, the entire series of the comic Elf Quest. I own the whole series in 2 books. I got that at Comic-Con a couple years ago. That's the only other one I still have. I donated all my books. I did, because my husband. I shouldn't throw him under the bus and blame it on him, but let's be honest. It's Alan's fault. Portion control is a tough one, says True Sensitivity. Maximizing metallic opportunities could help. Stand more, do calf raises while brushing your teeth. Consider putting a resistance band in the kitchen and doing some arm workouts while waiting for timers. It's a good idea. I know some people do like counter push-ups and stuff. We used to do some counter push-ups, but yeah. Damn it, now I'm trying to remember who the fuck wrote The Name of the Wind. He looks like a Lord of the Rings character. He was one of the people on D&D's live show. I'm pretty sure he's a streamer. Ooh, I don't know who that is.